Welcome to Bible Journaling 66 and our series on the Parables of Jesus Christ. Please like and subscribe and ring that bell if you want notification when we upload a new one. The two sons is recorded in Matthew chapter 21, verses 28 through 32. However, this parable is introduced as a response to the conversation that Jesus had with the chief priests and the elders, recorded in verses 23 through 27. And when he was come into the temple, the chief priests and the elders of the people came unto him as he was teaching, and said, By what authority dost thou these things? And who gave thee this authority? And Jesus answered and said unto them, I also will ask you one thing, which if you tell me, I in likewise will tell you what authority I do these things. The baptism of John, whence was it? From heaven or of men? And they reasoned with themselves, saying, If we shall say, From heaven, he will say unto us, Why did ye not then believe him? But if we shall say, Of men, we fear the people, for all hold John as a prophet. And they answered Jesus and said, We cannot tell. And he said unto them, Neither tell I you by what authority I do these things. Jesus begins the parable. But what think ye? A certain man had 2 sons. And he came to the first and said, Son, go work today in my vineyard. And he answered and said, I will not. But afterward he repented and went. Now, the certain man in this parable was God himself. The first son represented the immoral disobedience of the publicans and the harlots who later repented under John and Jesus' preaching. And he came to the second and said likewise. And he answered and said, I go, sir, and went not. The second son represented the religious right, who said, I will, but did not. Verse 31 reads, Whither of them twain did the will of his father? They say unto him, the first. Jesus saith unto them, Verily, I say unto you, that publicans and harlots go into the kingdom of God before you. So the elders convicted themselves by answering his question. And then in verse 32, Jesus answers the original question that they asked in verses 23 through 27. For John came unto you in the way of righteousness, and ye believed him not. But the publicans and harlots believed him. And ye, when ye had seen it, repented not afterward, that ye might believe him. The religious leaders refused to see and believe the prophets, John the Baptist, the signs and miracles that Jesus had done. Jesus concludes with this condemnation. Repentant sinners are more ready for the kingdom of God than the disobedient religious leaders. It all comes down to one simple question. Who do you say Jesus is? C.S. Lewis once wrote, Jesus is either the world's biggest liar, a lunatic, or he was the Lord of all. You decide. Thanks for watching, and until next time, Maranatha.